The Locksmith, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 1980. Tommy Glenn Carmichael is 35 years old, a high school dropout. He works as a TV repairman and locksmith, earning about $18,000 a year. He lives in a small apartment with his wife and 2 kids. Tommy is gifted with his hands, always has been. Give him a broken lock and he'll fix it in 5 minutes. Give him a television with no picture and he'll find the bad capacitor in 10. But talent doesn't pay the bills. Tommy is broke, always broke. Bills stack up on the kitchen table. The car needs repairs. The kids need new shoes. The American dream feels like a bad joke. One day, Tommy gets a call from his friend Ray. "You ever been to Vegas?" Tommy laughs. He can't afford it. Ray tells him there's a way to make money there, real money, using skills like Tommy's. Slot machines, Ray explains, are mechanical. Gears, switches, sensors. If you truly understand how they work, you can manipulate them. Ray says he's been doing it for 6 months and has already made $40,000, but he needs help. Someone who understands mechanisms, someone who can build tools. Ray shows Tommy a crude device, a thin, bent piece of metal attached to a wire. It doesn't look like much, but Ray claims it can trick a slot machine into thinking it's paying out legitimately. It's called a slider. Insert it into the coin slot, block the coin counter, and the machine believes coins are being fed when they're not. "That's illegal," Tommy says. "Only if you get caught," Ray replies. "We'll be smart. Different casinos, small wins. We'll look like lucky tourists." Tommy thinks about his bank account, overdrawn again, credit cards maxed out. "Show me how it works." The first score. February 1980, Fremont Casino, downtown Las Vegas. Tommy walks across the casino floor, heart racing, palms sweating. He's never stolen anything in his life. Ray walks ahead, calm and confident. They find a row of old mechanical slot machines from the 1970s, perfect targets. Ray sits at one machine. Tommy sits several machines away. They don't acknowledge each other. Tommy watches Ray insert a quarter, then casually slip something into the coin slot. The slider, thin, nearly invisible. He pulls the lever, loss. Again, loss. Third pull, 3 cherries. The machine dumps 20 quarters. Ray scoops them up, plays again, wins again. After 10 minutes, Ray walks away with $200 in quarters, starting from just $1. No alarms, no attention. Just another lucky gambler. Now it's Tommy's turn. He inserts a quarter. His hand shakes as he pulls the slider from his pocket, disguised as a car key. He slides it into the slot and feels it catch exactly where Ray said it would. He pulls the lever, 3 bars. The machine pays out 50 quarters. Tommy's heart pounds. It worked. He plays 10 more times, winning 8. 15 minutes later, he cashes out with $180 in profit. By midnight, after hitting several casinos, Tommy has $890 in his pocket, more than 2 weeks' pay at his job. Driving back to Tulsa the next morning, Tommy makes a decision. He's going to build a better slider, and he's going to do this full-time. The engineer.
Where did you hide the chips?
Over the next 6 months, Tommy becomes obsessed. He buys old slot machines at auctions, tears them apart in his garage, studies every gear, lever, and sensor. He designs a new version of the slider, thinner, stronger, perfectly bent at a precise 23-degree angle, faster to use, harder to detect, a 95% success rate. He also creates strict rules. Never hit the same casino twice a month. Never win more than $500 per session. Always act lucky, never skilled. Cash out in quarters, exchange elsewhere. If security watches for more than 30 seconds, leave. By September 1980, Tommy returns to Las Vegas alone. Ray has been arrested. He hits 22 casinos in 5 days and wins $8,400. Back home, he quits his job. "I'm going into business," he tells his wife, without saying which one. For the next 4 years, Tommy travels nonstop. Vegas, Reno, Atlantic City, riverboats, tribal casinos. He earns $60,000 to $100,000 a year. But casinos adapt. New machines appear. The slider stops working. Most people would quit. Tommy builds something new. The Monkey Paw. By 1985, second-generation slot machines use new coin sensors and shields. The slider is useless. Tommy studies the machines and finds the weakness, a mechanical switch inside the coin counter. If triggered manually, the machine believes coins are being deposited when they're not. He builds a new tool, the Monkey Paw, a thin guitar string attached to a metal rod bent like a hook. Insert it through the coin slot, navigate past shields, hook the switch, trigger it manually. It takes skill, feeling your way through darkness like picking a lock. Tommy tests it in Vegas. First attempt fails. Second, errors out. Third, works perfectly. Over 2 years, the Monkey Paw works on 80% of machines. Tommy makes $120,000 a year, buys a house, upgrades his life. Then, in November 1987, he gets caught. The first arrest. Caesar's Palace. A guard notices Tommy's hand in the coin slot. Backup arrives. The Monkey Paw is exposed. Tommy is arrested. At trial, his lawyer argues the machine wasn't damaged, only manipulated. Tommy serves 10 months of a 1-year sentence and is banned from Nevada casinos. At 43, most people would quit. Tommy starts designing again. The evolution. By 1989, machines switch to optical sensors, beams of light that count coins. Tommy has an idea. If you blind the sensor, it can't count. He experiments and builds the light wand, a small LED device inserted into the payout chute. When activated, it blinds the sensor, causing endless payouts. In January 1990, he tests it. The machine pays out $850 in 90 seconds. No alarms, no errors. The light wand changes everything. The golden years. From 1990 to 1996, Tommy makes millions, $12,000 to $15,000 a day. Vegas, Atlantic City, cruise ships, and even international casinos. He lives modestly, never flashy, never suspicious. By 1995, he's stolen an estimated $12 million. Casinos notice anomalies. The FBI opens Operation Light Out. They track him for days. In November 1996, they arrest him with the light wand in his pocket. He's facing 85 years in prison. The deal. Tommy cooperates fully. He hands over every device, explains every vulnerability, trains casino security nationwide. In exchange, probation, fines, and a lifetime casino ban. The era of mechanical slot cheating ends, killed by the man who perfected it. The consultant. By 1998, Tommy is legally hired by casinos as security consultant. He earns $5,000 a day teaching how to stop cheats like himself. He makes more legally than he ever did stealing. From locksmith to outlaw, from criminal to expert. So who won, Tommy or the casinos? Maybe both. Maybe neither.
Conclusion.
Tommy Glenn Carmichael's story is not just about cheating slot machines. It's about understanding systems, how they're built, how they fail, and how people at the margins learn to see what others overlook. He didn't start as a criminal. He started as a skilled worker trapped in a system that paid little for precision, intelligence, and patience. As a locksmith and TV repairman, Tommy spent his life fixing things designed by other people. He learned how mechanisms lie, how they pretend to work while hiding simple truths beneath plastic covers and warning labels. Where others saw sealed machines, Tommy saw logic. Where others saw chance, he saw engineering. The casinos believed randomness protected them. Tommy proved that design always leaks. What makes his story remarkable isn't just the money, though the money was massive. Millions of dollars quietly siphoned from an industry built on controlling probability. What makes it remarkable is how long it lasted. 16 years, hundreds of casinos, multiple generations of machines. Each time the industry evolved, Tommy evolved faster. Slider, Monkey Paw, Light Wand. Every time the door closed, he found a window, not through brute force, but through understanding. The casinos responded the only way large systems know how, by adding layers. More sensors, more software, more complexity. And every layer introduced new weaknesses. Tommy didn't fight the machines, he listened to them. He learned their rhythms. He learned where engineers cut corners and where accountants demanded cheaper parts. He exploited the gap between theory and reality. But his success also reveals something darker. The same intelligence that made him dangerous also made him invisible. He didn't look like a criminal. He didn't act like one. He didn't celebrate wins or draw attention. He dressed plainly. He lost deliberately. He blended in perfectly with the thousands of ordinary people chasing small hopes on glowing machines. That camouflage is why it took so long to